Hey guys, Mrs. Sketch here. Now I'm going to show you where you guys can find fonts to download if you would like to personalize and customize your celebration slides a bit, and how to download and install them onto Keynote so they show up. So to begin with, I featured 3 sites on our advisory slide. So there's Font Squirrel, which is great. These are all free to use, and all of these are going to be free. You have Google Fonts, and you also have defont.com. These are all 3 websites that get used really often. People really enjoy them. You decide what you want. I will say, I think Font Squirrel and defont.com probably have the most kind of creative ones in regards to like script, handwriting, like this kind of situation if you'd like it here. And then Google Fonts, it's super simple. It's all the fonts that you use when we're using Google Apps. It's really up to you of what you'd like to feature. Personally, when I am doing fonts, I like, for some kind of graphic design thing that I'm creating, I like to have a title font and a text font. Try not to have more than 2 fonts when you're creating something, because it can just kind of overwhelm your viewer and your work, and you want to make sure you just get your message or your idea across. So, for example, I'm going to go ahead here and check out, let's see, handwritten. They have some really great ones. And you can see what works out really well. So let's say I'm going to try the Luna one. So I like Luna because I think it's easy to read. Sometimes if you get something, let's say like Unicorn Sparkles, it might be difficult for some people to pick up the script. And if you ever, I think one thing that's really cool is like you can open it up and do like custom text. So I would write like, I don't know, hello. And it'll show you how it looks, or if it might be too difficult to read. So that's always a cool feature. I'm going to go ahead and download Luna. So from defont.com, it's super easy. You just hit download there. If you were going to do Google Fonts, they download like families. That's what they like, font families and the different weights and etc. So I'm going to go ahead and download here Railway. And you just add, like you hit the plus sign, and then when you open it up, this little, ooh, I didn't want to add that one. You can kind of customize here then what you want to download. Like you can download all of the different kind of weights for the fonts, or you can just hit with regular. I actually like extra light a lot. It's just a preference. And light. So then you'll hit this here, international download button, and it'll go ahead and set it up. And also with Font Squirrel, it's the same deal. You pick what you like. So once I have downloaded my fonts, you're going to see here that they show up as zip files. You guys, you can't do anything with a zip file because you have to open it up. To open it up, it's super easy. Go into Finder, go into your downloads, and you double click on them and you open it up. I've actually already downloaded Luna. This is why it shows up twice. Now here I have my folder. Some people, if they open it up, there's a lot of things that show up. That's why I tend to just go into Font Book. And then I will literally just drop in my font. And this here actually comes up, and I wanted this to show up as I actually already have this downloaded. But sometimes you might have some errors. If it's yellow, that means that you just have to kind of pay attention to what's going on. You can hit select all fonts and install checked, and it'll install them. But I don't know if you guys noticed, I already had Railway here. There is one thing that I do want to mention to you. It depends sometimes with when you install your fonts. I've had some kids, like they'll drag the font folder in and it won't show up when it's downloaded. If that ever happens, just restart your computer. I know it's a little bit annoying, but I found restarting really helps out. Also, it helps to close Keynote and reopen it again. That way, when you go to edit your text, it'll show up in your fonts here. So if I go down and look for Luna, hopefully it'll come up. There it is. And then now I can start messing around with my words. So you can see what kind of works out, adjust it, etc. Just like I said, one key thing is stick to just 2 fonts. Doesn't mean you don't have to only download 2, but just try to use only 2 fonts on your slide. And also make sure that if it's not showing up in the text portion of Keynote, just restart everything. Close it and restart, and 99% of the time that'll work. Good luck, guys.